Hey everyone, Emma here, also known as 8vinyllow, bringing you all another video. As you can see here, we have a giant box, which means, of course, this is going to be a VCLT, Vinyl Community Love Train, unboxing video. And if you couldn't tell already from the massive size of this box, if you've watched my channel for a while, you can probably guess who this is from. Walked out, as the story goes, walked out to my front porch and saw this giant box waiting for me there from the one, the only, the legend himself, legendary Jim. If you're newer to my channel, I know that I've gained some subscribers in the past kind of couple months. If you're new to my channel, I'm gonna link some other videos down below. Legendary Jim is a legend name, come on, here in the vinyl community, and he's legendary for having a complete heart of gold, just a sweet, kind individual who likes to make people smile, talk about music, and just an overall amazing, generous person. Not only me, but to other members in the vinyl community, he has brought a ton of smiles, and in my case, he has also brought tears. So this is a VCLT unboxing from Jim, and I cannot wait to see what he surprises me with now. He has single-handedly given me my biggest vinyl grail. He has introduced me to new music that I have grown to love so much, one of which includes Sugar, which is of course Bob Mould's band, Post Husker Du, and I'm getting into Bob Mould and Sugar and Husker Du and his solo material so much. Other really great power pop bands. He knows his stuff, he knows his music, he knows what I like, he shares it with me, and it's awesome. So we're gonna dig right into this. Just jump right in. I have no idea what to expect, so we're gonna hit this in. All right, right away I am seeing Roadie, and there is a Cheap Trick connection to this soundtrack. The original motion picture soundtrack of Roadie, there is a Cheap Trick connection. They do play Everything Works If You Let It on here. I do not have this album in the collection. Great kind of rockin' soundtrack from this film. But this was a Cheap Trick related soundtrack that I was missing from my collection. He also sent me Top Gun in the last package or a couple packages ago, which has turned out to be great with the new, with the new resurgence of everybody getting into Top Gun again with Top Gun Maverick. But this was something that I did not have in the collection, so this will fit in perfectly. I don't collect a lot of soundtracks, but anything Cheap Trick related, of course, I collect. So awesome, 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 awesome. Off to an amazing start, as always. All right, next one, we have the records. Okay, I don't know this band. Maybe I do. The records. I feel like I've heard of them. Actually, I feel like I've recently seen them, maybe another album shown in the VC. But I'm assuming that I am going to absolutely dig this album. And he usually writes a note, and he'll probably say something in the note about this, but I'm anxious to kind of read up about this. It's going to be like I'm assuming a power pop-esque band, but we'll see. Okay. Next one, we have the Reuben. I hope I pronounced that right. Otherwise, I'm embarrassed. This is a band that I've heard of before. As you can tell, it's a white label promo down below. I've heard of them before, but again, 1977 this came out, which Cheap Trick, I mean, their self-titled takes that away for 1977. Great year for music. So I'm assuming this kind of is I'm guessing that I've heard of them before. I'm guessing they're probably a power pop-esque band as well. I'm more familiar with this band than I was the records, but again, I'm anxious to read up on this. So, and of course, you guys are going to go in the comments and be like, how do you not know this album or that band? But that's why Jim does this, to expose me. All right, next one. More from the Reuben news. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Otherwise, people are going to come at me in the comments. I love this cover. Back to the drawing board. 1979, this came out. Dream Police era for Cheap Trick. Very neat. Okay, I need to read up on this band. I don't have a lot to say about it because I don't really know them, but I am sure I'm going to dig it. Some more in here. We're going to keep going. What do we have here? The Reuben news again. Live EP. Sound Investment Inc. So I'm guessing this is a test pressing. Now this is very, very neat. 45 RPM live. How do I not know who these guys are? I'm gonna be embarrassed putting this video. Very neat though. Okay, he definitely wants to get me into that band. Okay. More Reuben news. No, but an amazing band and an amazing album, and an album that has been, especially over the last few months, high up on my want list. This is the Flaming Groovies, Shake Some Action. This is a band I know. This is an album I know. Here we go. What year is it? This is 1976 on Sire. Oh, what a great band. And a great album. That classic Sire label. This is awesome. It's funny enough, we're doing that big youngest members of the VC trip again this year, so keep an eye out over the next week for information about that. But this has been an album, as well as Bob Mould's workbook, that's kind of been high on my want list. Like, if I see it, I'm going to grab it type thing. So, oh, that's awesome. Okay. We still have a large stack here, so I'm going to try to get through this a little bit here. Holy moly, Jim. This is a lot of stuff in here. Okay. What do we have? Oh. Well, this is cool. Big Star, the Complete Third, Volume 1. This is all tracks but one, first time on volume. Volume 2 and 3 coming soon. So it looks like, of course, Big Star, a great power pop band. I'm going to guess there's obviously, right, as always, a big power pop theme here in this package. Big Star, the Complete Third, it says demos to sessions to rough. So I am sure that this is going to be an awesome sampler of a bunch of different material put out from this band. And to be honest with you, I did not even know that this existed. So I am super excited to to dig into this and to listen to some obscure demos and tracks and stuff like that from Big Star. Awesome band. I cannot wait for that. Like I said, didn't know that existed. John Mayall, USA Union, an album that I am missing from my collection, but actually a rather popular album from Mayall. I'm trying to think, what's the big track off of this one? Mayall just released a new album, actually. That was pretty good. I still need to pick up the vinyl for that, but he released it a while back. I still think this year, but the vinyl didn't come out until about a couple months ago, so I still need to grab that. Love my John Mayall. He has now since retired from touring, so I'm very glad that I went to see him when I did have the opportunity to do that. But perfect addition to the Mayall collection. Again, a classic Mayall release that I don't have. His discography is huge, and Jim's really helped me build it up over the last couple years, but it's just one of those artists that's difficult to locate in the wild. You see the same kind of albums out there, like I always see Turning Point at the stores, and you know, occasionally I'll see Blues Breakers, the Beano album, but you really don't see these type of releases, especially the releases Jim has sent me. So awesome addition to the collection, a great Mayall release. More John Mayall. John Mayall, A Banquet in Blues. Got John McVie on bass guitar on this one. Like I said, his discography is so massive that, you know, eventually one day owning all his albums and maybe doing like a review or ranking type video, but it's like, it's gonna take me a while to get there, and it's a lot, but eventually that's something I do want to do in the next, hopefully, maybe couple years. I can't get enough of this guy. Banquet in Blues, John Mayall, more for the collection. How awesome. All right, there's still more. Getting through this. This is absolutely amazing. He's really filling out my Mayall. All right, Mayall, bottom line, this is, as you can tell, a later release from Mayall. I'm gonna guess, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head if this is 80s or 90s. This is 1979, okay, so the 80s. We're not yet in the 90s. There's been a lot of first time on vinyl issues of 90s Mayall releases that have come out over the last couple years that I've been slowly trying to pick up. But some of these albums, like I said, I don't really see or find, so this is amazing to start filling that discography out a little bit more. But yeah, so later Mayall album, you know, don't sleep on this later Mayall, guys. I know that, you know, you have your classics with Crusade and Hard Road with Peter Green and Beano and Turning Point and those type of live albums, but don't sleep on the later stuff, like the Chicago one that Jim sent me the last time. This one, a lot of his 90s material, like I said, that's been coming out, I've been picking up really good stuff. So if you just love the blues, you got to check out these later Mayall releases if you haven't, because it's really good. Moving along, this is a fantastic album that I don't have by Mayall as well. This is John Mayall's Memories. Mazzy shows this a lot on his channel, but this is a album that I know very well from Mayall, and very good. So this one I would say deserves to be up there with those big Mayall albums that I kind of mentioned earlier. Classic Mayall, recorded 1971. So good. There's still a handful here, okay? So he just decided we got to finish Mayall. We got to finish Emma's Mayall collection, no problem. All right. I don't even know what to say. John Mayall, Down the Line. I love that classic Mayall picture on here. Oh, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Double album. Trying to look at the year, 1972. So you got the record 1, and then you got the record 2, which is a recorded live set from 1964. Oh man, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, I'm still moving along here. Okay, more of that. I don't even know what to say. My goodness, Jim, what did you do? Ray Vaughan with Double Trouble, Jimmy Vaughan, Kim Wilson, the Fabulous Thunderbirds together, the Mardi Gras Festival in New Orleans, 1987. Oh my goodness. My blues heart is warm right now. Absolutely. I've never seen this before in my life. I don't know if I've heard this live show before, so remind me if this has been released on something else. I don't know off the top of my head, but I have not seen this particular record before, so. Oh man, okay. More Stevie. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Peace in the Valley. Recorded from the soundboard on August 25th, 1990. Oh man. Yeah, that's Alpine Valley. Yep. Alpine Valley at East Troy, Wisconsin on August 25th, 1990 from the soundboard the night before Stevie's untimely death. Yep. So I have heard this footage before, but I did not know that there was this unofficial out there. This is going to be an emotional listen. Oh man, this is awesome. It says that it's on pink vinyl. I've not seen this before. There's still some stuff in here, so I don't want to. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a longer video. Okay. Holy cow. Okay, moving on. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. I have seen this album before. I am familiar with it. This is Live, Alive. Fantastic live double Stevie Ray Vaughan album added to the collection. Absolutely awesome. I am blown away. Absolutely blown away. More from Matthew Sweet. Jim's been filling out my Matthew Sweet collection as well. Of course, sent me Girlfriends a while back, and then his newer release, what was it called? Cat Paw? Or, I think it's something along those lines. Both, of course, extremely awesome albums. But I don't know what this is. 100% fun Matthew Sweet, alt-rock classic. So I am assuming that I'm absolutely going to dig this. 100% analog mastering from the original master tapes. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about this package right now. I'm all over the board. Power pop and blues. It's me. That's my thing. Oh man, this is awesome. All right. Couple more in here. We have the new Pornographers. I've heard of them before, of course. However, I do not own anything from them. This is Mash Romantic, and off the top of my head, I do not know. What song would I know from here? But I have seen this, of course, before, and I've heard the name. Mash Romantic turns 21, limited edition, red vinyl. So a lot of new listening in here too. Bands that I've heard before, maybe have heard before. Bands that I'm sure I've heard before, but don't know just from the name. So this is awesome. Okay. There are a couple more in here. Mr. Billy Gibbons. His newer album, Hardware. Absolutely adore Billy Gibbons. Talk about amazing blues guitarist. This guy is 100% up there, and this is a fantastic release from the man himself. Oh yeah. Actually, this was an album that I've been meaning to pick up, but haven't. And the only reason why I did not pick it up is because I convinced myself that I needed to finish out my ZZ Top collection before picking this up. But Jim said, I got you. So, great newer release from Billy Gibbons. Okay, there's a couple more in here. What do we have here? Ooh, Green Noise Records, Cocktails. What is this? Okay, this is going to be some unique Jim thing. Lost Balloons gym thing, Super Crush gym thing. This is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to dig whatever this is. Cocktails. I have no idea. Get to the note. Make it to the note and see what happens. Rory Gallagher, calling card. A Rory that I did not have in the collection. Amazing, amazing Gallagher release with Do You Read Me, Country Mile, Moonchild, Secret Agent, and so on. Amazing album from Mr. Rory Gallagher. So filling out my butt. And speaking of blues guitarists, we just went from Stevie Ray Vaughan to Billy Gibbons to now Rory Gallagher. That's top shelf stuff. Just throwing that out there. Amazing. I know I said a couple more, but they keep like popping up. It's like a magic box. I don't know what's going on. All right, what is this? What is this? Super Crush. I just name dropped Super Crush, a band that Jim has also gotten me into. This is another album from Super Crush. I've been wearing the purple shirt that he got me. So this is, what is the name here? Never Let You Drift Away. I know this is going to be awesome. I think I've sampled some of this before after he sent me the Super Crush, and I kind of did more research and dug what I listened to, but I need to play that again. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. All right, I think we made it to the bottom, maybe. Usually there's a note in here, so I'm gonna dig around to see if there's a note, but okay, this is also Super Crush. Yes, Super Crush, Melody Maker, another one from that great kind of power pop-esque type band, a band that Jim's been getting me into as well. So I don't know much about this, but from the cover I could tell this was definitely a Super Crush release. So I'm gonna get to the note because I'm curious about this. All right, after doing some searching, I don't see a note. So Jim, let me know if there was supposed to be a note or not, and if there wasn't, this is new. It's like a game. It's like trying to figure this. It's like a mystery. But I'm gonna keep looking for the note, and if it shows up, then I will share it at some point. But again, I don't even know what to say when Jim sends me a package. He leaves me speechless, and this has been a long video because I have been just full of excitement and blabbering and saying incoherent things, I'm sure, but it's just absolutely unbelievable. So Jim, thank you. Please let me know in the comments below if there wasn't a note, what words of knowledge you want to give me about some of these choices. But with that, everybody, I hope that all of you are doing well. Hope that all of you are hanging in there, enjoying summertime a little bit. And Jim, thank you so much again. And I will see all of you for my next video. Bye, guys.